they got set up. Set up. Palestine, take this currency or not, because now think about the people in California that $230 versus their versus temporary. What is it?
You know they're gonna do it.
Forefront.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listen, learning to the Bahashem, the house of David. All right, this is Men of Valor Las Vegas Camp coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, yeah, definitely, and definitely, nah, man. No, man, that's all right. All right, so, hey, we keep on going. Hey, as you see, Spirits is active today, but we calling on Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai. All right, we here for the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, to go and show you, hey, to let you know, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is for his nation. All right, he's a nation. He is for his nation. Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is for his nation. All right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and 2/3 of you fucking bug outs. All right, 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans will die. All right, will die by thermonuclear fire, or will die for your disobedience. Okay, but it's written in the book. Matter of fact, because this fucking demon wanted to start up. Go ahead and go to Zachary. Gonna be a great camp today.
Okay, let me just do that right there. All right, I'll go back to it. All right, it's Zechariah 13:8. And it should come to pass that in all the land, say Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, 2 parts thereof should be cut off and die, but the third should be cut left therein.
God. So 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man, woman, and child, will perish. All right, you will perish for being disobedient unto the Most High and His only begotten Son. All right, not hearkening unto the word and believing upon the testimony that is given by the men out on the highways and byways. All right, starting with Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakah. All right, and the elders and the deacons under. All right, men who have been out here warning the whole nation of Israel, man, woman, and child. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not a respecter of persons. All right, so men, women, and children, especially of the nation of Israel, will perish. Okay? Yes, sir.
This is the second entrance 9. 9 and verse start at 9. It says, then shall they be in a pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
Gone. Hey, and as you see, as you heard, that freaking bug out right there was in a torment. Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai put demons on that bug out. All right, on that particular Jake. All right, so he's in a delusion. All right, came up here speaking some madness because we didn't want to help further his death. Okay, essentially. All right.
I wanted to came in that same spirit. Esau instantly seen the altar and wanted to defile it.
God.
Right? It's the point. It says in verse 10, for such as in and Slakia, you know, then them torments is starting to come.
God.
All right, these pestilence, you know, and plagues that Yahweh Shem Shai is you know, starting to bring out. All right, just to put Jacob's trouble in full effect. All right, earthquakes, tornadoes,
floods,
you know,
snowstorms,
cold fronts, you know, massive cold fronts is not on a small scale. Everything, you know, volcanoes erupting.
Hey, this is globally. This is a global scale happening.
Right. and best believe that that famine is coming for you. You
God,
know, that lack of food, okay, and the lack of this word.
God,
All right. Verse 10 says, "For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me." It says, and yet, and they have loathed my law, or they had yet liberty, and when yet a place of repentance was open unto them, understood not but despised it. Hey, that place of repentance was that 2/3. Jake seen it.
God,
He got to actually witness, a place of repentance, because this is church.
God,
All right, through this word, you could be baptized, and you could repent, for a chance of salvation if the word, resonates with you.
God,
All right, but he despised it. He wanted to light a cigarette and talk about how everybody was going to hell. No, only we already in hell.
God.
You know, that's not hell.
Hey, he had the liberty once again. All right, the liberty was him, hey, being able to walk past the altar, and cry out. All right, and say, hey, and give repentance once again, like the brother said. All right, he had an opportunity to repent. All right, and he had through his liberty that he has, Yahweh Shem Shai, been allowing him to live. All right, showing him mercy, showing him mercy, and gave him an opportunity. All right, but now what he really did is just marked himself all together. All right.
No, it says the same must know it after death by pain. So hey, you're gonna know the law, but first you're gonna eat this missile.
God,
You're gonna eat those ICBM missiles, after Jacob's trouble.
God,
All right, or that's part of Jacob's trouble, but
right.
that's the end of and all.
Right. Hey, multiple pestilence that that devil might have to suffer through. Jake might have to suffer through. Hey, 4 or 5 pestilence. Yahweh Shem Shai, keep him alive all the way until the missiles. All right. Hey, through the bugged out way that he is. It's the easiest to say. You got more on that? God.
This is Amos 9:10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
God.
Which
all the sinners. All right. That doesn't mean, hey, there goes and proves your God doesn't hate the sinner. He hates the sin. All right. And his name is not God. All right. His true name is Yahweh. And his only begotten son's name is Yahweh Shai. All right. And we pray in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakah Kadash. All right.
To be a sinner, you have to be your father's line. Have to go back to the 12 tribes first. All right.
Yep.
Because to sin is transgression of the law. If you weren't given the law,
you therefore can't transgress.
Right. So there will be no after this Yahweh Shem Shai pours out his cup full of indignation upon the world. There ain't gonna be one wicked Israelite. All right. There you'll never see a wicked Israelite again. All right. Continuing on, it says, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Okay. So the wicked, all right, wicked 2/3 of our nation believe that just as Esau, that they gonna continue on this life, nothing gonna take them out. Whatever they do, is falls underneath the matters of their own hands, and that's right, because we know what the scriptures say. Hey, Proverbs 20:24. Okay, man's goings are of the Lord. So how can you pretty much dictate your own path?
That was it. All right. Can you pull actually Jeremiah 5:19? Hold that. Pull 5:19. Okay.
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, and verse 19. It says, and it shall come to pass when ye shall say, wherefore doeth the Lord our power all these things unto us.
God, Yahweh Shai did all these things unto us, all right, in a two-third bug out like that for the disobedience, all right, because he walked past here once again, hey, wanting to defile the altar, all right, wanted to light a cigarette, sit here and wanted to scoff and murmur, all right, because, hey, once again, because we wouldn't help further his death, okay, we no longer wanted to be a part of Esau Edom system, hey, casting paganism in front of Jake. All right, we're not partakers and not on one accord with that devil. Okay, we had to come up out of the world and therefore the things of the world. Okay, it's not like hey, somebody's hungry. All right, a brother or sister of Israel is hungry. You're not gonna go and buy them a pork sandwich. Okay, you're gonna give them the same respect as if they were in the truth. All right, it don't matter if that's the last sandwich there. All right, and they hungry. All right, they not eat. All right, get them a bag of chips and a bottle of water. Give them some bread. All right, if you help forward Jake going off, hey, you're just as guilty. You're just as guilty as Esau Edom. All right, I'm not gonna feed a brother something that I don't eat myself. All right, Slaki, I just wanted to make that. Yeah, you can finish.
So then shalt thou answer them like as ye have forsaken me and served strange gods in your land, so shall ye serve strangers in a land that is not yours.
So hey, as a nation, we went astray, we served other gods, all right, and committed abominable acts unto Yahweh Shai. All right, unto his name, unto his image, unto his laws, statutes, and commandments that was given for the betterment of us. All right, to keep us in order to keep us as a peculiar, special treasure unto himself. All right, now when we became defiled, all right, we know our power, Yahweh Shai, is not defiled. All right, so when we became defiled, we got put away, we got cast down, we got shut out. Okay, for doing wickedness and being filthy.
For serving strange guys and not following his way, his ordinances, and that's why we're in this captivity. All right. And Yahweh Shai says what? The deceived and the deceiver are his. So, it's all, if you're a bug out, hey, the Most High made you that way.
God.
All right, if he puts you to death, hey, that was the Most High's order. All right, nothing in this world happens, without the Most High's, authority.
All right. Oh, Zechariah. Zechariah 13. Start at 8. So Zechariah 13 and 8. And it should come to pass that in all the land, said Yahweh Shai, 2 parts therein should be cut off and die.
All right. So 2 parts should be there and cut off and die. All right. 2 parts of you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, will be cut off and die for the disobedience. You can drop that and pull Revelation. All right. For the disobedience that you continue to show. All right. And hey, and the ultimate thing that you're going to receive to be a part of this devil's system, you're going to receive and continue after all his ways. All right, you're going to receive the C-hip. All right, because hey, you have no knowledge. You seek not after Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. You only care about the cares of this life and what benefits you any time. Okay, just as he was looking for a benefit, hey, to intoxicate himself, to put another demon on himself. All right, he was looking for that benefit here on the altar. All right.
This is Revelations 13, starting at 14. Yeah. And deceiving them that dwelleth on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they shall make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword and did live.
Hey, that wound by the sword. Hey, the image of this whole system. All right, the whole system that's in play just Western philosophy, this technocracy, all right, is an image, all right. It is a newer image of the image that was in Rome. Okay, this is America is Rome 2.0. Okay, it's AKA Sodom and Gomorrah, AKA Babylon, AKA Egypt. Okay, in the lands of shores here of America. All right, it gives. Hey, it gave it gave a wonder and a sight when they dropped Junior and Fat Boy, all right, on Japan. Okay, they had the whole world shook for a moment and had the whole world at a standstill and had them second guessing. You know what? I don't think we can do this. I don't think we're going to be able, to handle. We need to go back to the drawing board and think about this. All right, and that's exactly what they did and what they drew up. All right, especially Putin. All right, what he drew up is he drew up some very brilliant plans. All right, with the help of Yahushua. All right, giving him all the technology that he needs. All right, putting that in his heart. All right. Hey, it's not only him, but you got North Korea, Iran. All right. Hey, you got China. You got all this firepower. Easiest way to say it. Right. You got all the firepower that is now amping up. All right. Hey, war is in the air, whether you believe it or not. All right.
This week, last 2 weeks, that tension, keep on building up.
All right.
And we're actually seeing, from alternative media, news media, that hey, these Ukrainians are actually the ones killing more people than the Russians.
God.
Because
they're at their wits' end, right? They're at the point where it's like, hey, damned if I do and damned if I don't.
Right. Yeah. You have the mainstream media shows that Putin's the evil dude and whatnot. But here it is. What he said at that when he had the little cup in his hand, he was chilling and he was just talking all smooth, just about everything going down and everything that's been going down. They're the ones that have been killing everybody. And here you go. You have Biden, putting in, more money down the
toilet,
down the drain, funneling it to the Ukrainians, or pushing for their war effort. Hey, Putin's only going to take so much of that.
Right. Hey, Putin already stated, hey, if America gets involved, all right, there's already going to be a problem. If you send the Patriot system over to Ukraine, we're going to have an even further issue.
Because Ukraine wants they want their military,
might.
Yeah, but they want the aircraft.
Right.
They get them, kind of change the story of, they'll change the story of the battle,
Well, they want the aircrafts but they want the Patriot system, which is the missiles, the missile system that basically sets up, that they put on the front line of the border. So therefore, putting having the missiles at the gate of Russia, right? Because not only that system just doesn't have one missile. I think it's like 4 missiles, and they can fire remotely. Nobody has to be there. And they asked for Israel's what is that? I forget what that system's called. But basically we're shooting the planes and everything. I forget what that system's called. But Israel said, "Hell to the no." Right? We're not giving that up. We're not giving that system to you. Because here it is. You might have a change of heart someday or something like that, and we gave you the very thing that gives us the capability to have over certain nations. All right, and you may be one of them. All right, and it was I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I don't know.
Damn, I forget what it's called.
What is it? It's a missile? You said a detector missile?
It's not that big of a deal, but it's Israel who has that defense system. All right, but nevertheless, Yahweh Shem Shai has this all set up. All right, hey, that war is speaking loud and proud. All right, war, hey, gearing up the battle. All right.
It's a multi-laser missile defense.
Right. So it seeks out those aircrafts and it follows the aircrafts laser pinpointed targets.
Collaboration with the United States.
Right. And that's why they want to bring it over. And Israel's like, nah. All right. It's not happening. All right. All right, go ahead.
Continuing, 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Hey, you're hearing this, the whole system speak loud and clear. All right. You have multiple forms, all right, of this system. All right. You have multiple, you have Neuralink, you have Wallet Mart, you have
Wallet Mart.
That's a ban right now. It's going to transfer into their own, transfer into the grant of rights.
You got Kill Snakes, all right. Kill Snake, you got him and his digital tattoo, all right. Hey, it's many different forms that they want to do for you, all right. They're trying to give it to you any which way, such as what they did with the jump shot. All right. First, it started with the jump shot. Now you can take a pill.
Article saying that Jeff Bezos, he just collabed with some,
Yep.
I think Australian or Switzerland company, with the CN2.
Right. Everybody, hey, they're trying to. It's no different from a commodity that somebody is trying to maximize their gain off. Right. You have hey. Are you a Android fan or are you an Apple fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. They're gonna have it in everything.
Right.
What did the dude from Singular say?
Phones are the things of the past, or was it Nokia? That was Nokia.
I think.
I think it was
But he
Nokia.
said, you don't have your phone in your finger or your hand.
It was iTech. I know it was Nokia. Nokia.
Yeah.
One of them, brands got families, they just backs.
Right.
Yeah, they're trying to revamp themselves.
No, they already.
No,
they've been. They
they
got,
they're a leader in technology.
Oh, yeah.
So what they do, they're basically like your search engines.
those companies never went away. They just, rebased themselves.
Right.
Like you had AT&T bought out.
It was Singular, right? They were Singular, and AT&T
right?
got.
They still there. Sprint, they still there, but they just owned by different companies.
Right.
They merged with companies and stuff like that.
God.
It's
Hey.
just one of the elders posted a picture. He said, pretty much everything we eat is owned by like 13 companies.
Right.
Every
13.
restaurant, food, distributor. All right, it really goes back to 13 companies.
Hey, why do you think they took down all the small businesses? All right, even though that they had to go, to the bigger companies for their goods and everything. Hey, there's the ones that didn't. All right, your farmers markets and everything of that nature. Hey, have been done away with. All right, why do you think what is it now? Whole Foods? I think that's the name of it. Yeah, Whole Foods was acquired by Amazon. All right. Hey, that
Whole Foods is that the brand that comes from that 365. That's Bill
right.
Gates.
Right, and that's what I was just about to say.
And I think that's Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos.
Yep.
Brand.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly.
It's like how Smith's got. They got Kroger.
Yeah.
They got the Burger brand stuff. It's the same thing.
And
But that goes back to basics.
Same team, different names. Basically, same thing.
right, same team, different names. And it goes to show because what they used to do is they used to buy all that stuff from, local farmers and so on and so forth and things of that nature. But all they did is just basically, that's why you got Kill Gates, taking and buying up all the farmland. All right. Hey, I seen this thing yesterday on this TikTok where they started doing the poop pellets for lunches. All right. Poop pellets for lunches. So shit pellets.
For lunches?
For lunches, children's lunches, school lunches. All right, feces.
Yeah, they always said kids, school lunches are just as bad or if not worse than prison. Prison food.
Right. All right.
Continuing, 16. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Hey, all right, all. None are getting away. All right, none. Free or bond, rich or poor. So whether you have the money of LeBron James, all right, or whether you have the money of the bug out that just walked by, all right, who has nothing asking for a lighter, all right, you're gonna have to make a decision. Is your monetary gain worth your soul? All right, and that's only for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you Seminole Indians, all right, and the speckled birds whose father's line goes back. Okay, we know they're gonna make all these nations to and all the people partake of it, but it is for you, Israel, that it is unlawful. Okay, you are the example. All right, and the only reason they're truly doing it, hey, is because Israel spread as a speckled bird in that sand of the sea. Okay, so they don't know exactly who's who. All right, so hey, guess what? Everybody's gonna take it. Everybody's got to take it. It's mandatory. All right, and we know at that time when it's mandatory, hey, we know more than ever. All right, that's when Yahweh is going to send his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, back. All right, to deliver his people. All right, to deliver his people, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. All right, those who believe upon the testimony, who have the faith, calling upon his true name. All right. Go ahead, finish that. No.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or of the number of his name.
God, so there would be no buying or selling, no more going into your stores. Hey, right now you have that at Whole Foods where it's just a palm reader. You put your palm up, put your palm over, and it reads your palm. All right, you have some stores that have that facial recognition. All right, it already comes in the store as long as you have your app open. Hey, you walk in and you walk out. All right, you don't have it's a convenience. I'm gonna make it convenient for you. All right, everything needs to be convenience. You can no longer do it yourself. It has to be done for you. All right, these devils want to think for you. All right, they want to breathe for you. They want to do everything it is that they want you to do. All right, that's why they say, hey, you'll own nothing and be happy. Okay. I say you got something? Huh. That was it, right?
Or just 18.
Go ahead.
Here is the wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and his number is 666.
God. All right. Hey, sci-fi. Side chai stickers. Like it. I always get that. I always start saying the Greek the Roman alphabet. Thinking about mine. All right. Hey, it's that very image of this system that continues and wants to take you down, Jake. All right. It's this Western philosophy and the system that is set up that is supposed to be supposedly for your benefit. All right. Right. Hey, and that's why they have this whole setup. That's why they have Article 42 almost done away with and collapsing, right? So now that they're gonna flood the shores in the mass of America, all right, and they flood it with what? All right, people, immigrants, all right, and everything that is set forth. Hey, now we have an issue. Now we have a state of emergency. Now we have a problem.
Now you also have more people to go into this new world order, or to go into this system.
God, hey, because we know that at the end of the day, it's about a numbers game. All right. Hey, the numbers have to play so certain things can happen. All right. Hey, if they have it their way, they have these numbers come in. Guess what? Hey, it's all before the time of the election. All right. And now these people, these due processes, you're gonna start seeing possibly, this is me speaking as a man, them qualifying people even faster. All right, for citizenship. Right? Why? All right, your citizenship comes about. Guess what gets to happen? You get to be an American citizen. You get to vote. All right, you vote. Things get in play. All right, but if it's a state of emergency, I don't even need your vote. All right, because why? It is a state of emergency. All the power is turned over unto who? FEMA. All right. Go ahead.
This book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 3 says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry."
Okay. It will surely come and it will not tarry. The appointed time is now. All right. We are seeing it amp up more than ever. Yahweh Shai has everything done perfectly in its time, in decency and order. All right, to make sure that everything goes to plan and when it's supposed to happen, where it's supposed to happen, and how it's supposed to happen.
Where there was an article, I believe it was last month, came out. Biden, was with these other nations talking about defunding the dollar. So when that's being talked about, that's we almost at this pragma getting pushed,
Right?
because that's the order of what things has to happen. The dollar has to fall, for this digital currency to be pushed out, and to come in and replace it.
God.
They're gonna capitalize, as Brother was speaking about. They're gonna capitalize on this economic crash, and force feeding you into the way that they have set up, the order out of chaos.
God.
Order out of chaos.
Hey, and what is it? The CBDC?
Yeah.
All right.
CBDC, central banking digital currency. Yeah.
Hey, and when they push that, which they're already starting to push it a little bit.
It's already in, it's already a part of these other countries, such as Russia's ruble and
China's yen.
It's not.
That's the
Japanese dollar.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's Japanese actually.
But that's they're actually money. That's the money. I don't know what they.
No, I was saying it was connected to the yen, but the yen is Japanese, not Chinese. What is it?
I know that's they actually know. But these other countries, they're already part of that system. So it's just a matter of time before, and America has, they said, they currency already, set in play. They just waiting for that time for it to, take full effect, because they're going to try to roll out, since the dollar is, still, somewhat strong. They're going to try to, they got to capitalize. How they going to capitalize off this is, that GR. They're going to use that to steamroll into the NWO and the implementation of the micro CH.
Hey, and don't think you're going to be able to get this universal income without having that CHIP.
Yeah.
All right, this universal income, this is going to be set forth. All right, if you want to partake of that. All right, because we know, as Biden had said 2 years ago, and Trump had said, that hey, a cold winter is coming. All right. Hey, it just told you, Biden told you 2 years in a row that, hey, not only the cold winter is coming, there's going to be massive job losses. All right.
They've been doing too is tapping into those reserve tanks.
God.
So them is nearly spent.
Right.
All right. Putin's raised he's thinking about transferring the money payment and for the oil into gold. That's gonna mess up. It's gonna raise gold price. But what? America doesn't have their dollar back on gold.
Right. Hey, it's a petrodollar. All right. Hey, FDR made sure that when he had that gold standard. All right. When that gold standard went away from the dollar, all right, there was no longer backing all that. Where did all that people think they got that Fort Knox still got a whole bunch of gold in? All right. And in truth and honesty, we don't really know what's in there. All right. But just as we don't know what's in there, it could be nothing in there. But we already do know that the dollar is not backed by a gold standard. Okay. I think it was FDR that said that had your grandmothers and your grandfathers turn in their wedding bands and the gold under their bed and so on and so forth and their silver. All right. Hey, during the Great Depression, which this time will be worse than the Great Depression. Okay, Jacob's trouble. Well, hey, it says it's a time like no other time before. All right. So, hey, y'all care not to hearken unto Yahweh by Shimei Shai's words, and he's given a clear warning. All right. When these jobs fall, who is it going to hurt? Everybody. Right, but who's going to be affected the most? Okay, you, Jake. The lower level jobs are disappearing. All right, your blue collar workers are disappearing. All right, your jobs for your blue collar workers are disappearing. Continuing, to make it harder. They given, you see, that's why you see somebody who has a master's degree working at Domino's Pizza. All right. Hey, trying to make ends meet. Okay, because guess what? All those tech jobs and everything like that, they starting to get fired too. Elon Musk is showing you. All right, he's bragging and he's firing people. Hey, what does VCR mean? Nobody knows. Guess what? You're all fired. All right. Hey, it's a game to these people. All right, and Elon Musk is just showing you and putting it in front of your face. All right. He's having fun firing people. All right. It's now a game and a joke, but it's your livelihood. All right. Here it is. You have women and children and families that you got to take. It's like you got to take care of, but it's a game nevertheless to them.
See, the other day you had Elon Musk, kind of go against his own his own freedom of speech rules that he bought Twitter to open up that freedom of speech once again.
Yep.
On the platform, and then someone leaked his address. He got butthurt about it, and now he's enforcing the rule. I forgot who he blocked. He blocked like a number of people.
He blocked. I think it was like 100 journalists. I think they were all journalists.
Yeah.
To his house.
They didn't go to his house. They just leaked his address.
Right.
Now he's saying, if it's life threatening, then you can't. Well, that goes back into hate speech.
Right. Exactly.
Right. It's going full circle there. Now he's trying to stop the very thing he created.
Right.
All right. So that was something. We know what that leads to.
Right.
That leads to ADL taking control.
Right.
That leads to the famine of the word. It leads to, persecution of the saints. Persecution of those preaching and teaching the truth. Of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah.
Right.
All right. Follow this queendom.
Hey,
Okay.
these devils, hey, they are have so many unrighteous decrees set forth. All right. You have here it is. You have you can't speak on certain groups, right? But these groups can speak on you. All right. You can't talk about heritage and start retracing someone's heritage. All right. Through the will and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and not and you can't say it and it be okay. All right. You get in trouble. All right. When you start pointing certain pieces to the puzzle. All right. Now that this puzzle, hey, now you're starting to see the full picture of the puzzle as it's getting put together. All right. These this piece over here to the left and the right are coming together, and now you got the top half where you're seeing you're seeing the sky and you're seeing the stars and the moon. All right.
Anybody call themselves, whatever underneath the sun, except
Them issues.
When the 12 tribes come back to their own heritage and call themselves an Israelite, it's a problem, man. When a black man calls himself a Jew, it's a problem.
Right.
But you could be a dog, a cat, as a 3-year-old kid.
Hey. You can identify with whatever.
They gonna cater to anything that they call yourself.
But you truly are. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right. You can call it, like the brother said, you can call yourself anything. You can identify as a cat. You can identify as a rat. You can identify as a subway sign. All right. Hey, and they have to be there and give you whatever you call yourself. But you dare not make yourself of their culture. All right. Right. You dare not make yourself of their culture. All right.
Well, it's not their culture.
But it's according to them. According to them, it belongs to them. All right. They can't tell you, hey, they can't tell you anything about the Most High. They can't tell you anything about his name. All right. Because his name is dreadful amongst the heathen. All right. Hey, get off of me. Say something. All right. Where's your
I have 6.
con? Go ahead and break that up.
Revelation 16:2. And the first went and poured out his veil upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sword upon the men which had the charagma of the beast, and upon them which worship his image.
Hey, so when that sea hip comes into play, for those of you that receive it, all right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you speckled birds, all right, any of those that receive it, you might have to be faced with a grievous sword, all right. Hey, a sword.
It's a promise. You will.
Well, you will be, but I'm talking. I was just saying in the and I didn't want to give exactly what it is like. I can't say that it's going to be cancerous. I can't say that it's going to be this. That's what and I was just bringing out like type of sores, but you will be, as the brother said. All right. No telling what that sword is necessarily going to do to your your health estate. All right. Whether it be a flesh-eating bacteria that comes from it, whether it be cancerous, whether it be whether it sets you on fire. God.
Those missiles are going to be grievous and painful.
God. Hey, and ultimately, that's the ultimate sword. All right. Hey, and what do they say? It only lasts for a moment. All right, it lasts for a moment. Hey, by the time that happens, it's like somebody said, hey, somebody who committed suicide, shot themselves through their mouth. All right, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushai kept them alive. All right, just to feel it. All right, let you die at the hospital sometime.
You know, there's a bunch of movies with these, you know, sea people where, you know, they got bombs or you know, they could push a button and pretty much detonate.
Hey,
you know,
Kingsman.
Yeah.
All right.
Kingsman. Who's just watching the show Peacemaker, you know, from Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And you know, they had a you know, Kragma in him, you know, and if he didn't do what they said, they'd just blow him up.
Right.
You know, what's gonna happen when they put that Cinco G on the you know, on a disturbing frequency?
It's like demolition.
You know, they got you know, Esau got certain, you know, military you know, sounds that'll drop you.
All right. Make you start throwing up and have you discombobulated. Hey, they showed that in China. Or no, where was it? Taiwan during the protest, the sound cannons. All right, make you start throwing up profusely and things of that nature. All right. Hey, it's already been shown. All right. Hey, frequencies and tones are weapons as well. You listen to every day when you listen to your Young Thug. All right, and all your abominable shit that you listen to.
That's they got sound machines that blow out your eardrum.
Right. Hey.
Or you know, make your head explode.
Hey,
Especially if they have a device in you that
amplifies it.
that well amplifies it, but now they could, because we already know what they do with the, you know, this is chemical warfare.
Right. And biohacking.
Attaching, you know, hey, the M to the R to the rest of it, you know. If you know where I'm going with it, you know, but that's to combine to you know, your genetics.
God.
It goes all back to, you know, to his plan of being sit as the throne like he is the most high, like knowing all your thoughts, knowing your every move, and then put thoughts in you to make you feel like I can be there. It's a sick. Was that the team on that up, or was that it?
That was it.
And, you know, the end of this, if you take, you know, that or fall into Esau's trap, hey, what do you say? Laid snares for you.
Right.
Right? This is one big snare. You know, he's gonna make it seem like it's you know, your salvation. Esau make it seem like this sword, because that's what that C-hip is. C-hip is a mini sword.
God.
You know, going into your flesh, you know, but sword is what used for destruction. Either build or destroy. Well, Esau trying to destroy you. Especially he really trying to destroy the Israelites. You know? Forgot it. You got something? You got something?
No, I thought you had something already. I don't. That's why.
No. I just slipped my mind right now. I had some I was gonna go to, and I forgot about it.
Hold on, Jeremiah for me. Jeremiah 2:33.
Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest is Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest thou way to seek love? Therefore,
Why do you trim your way, Israel, to seek love? All right. Why do you trim your way to go after these other false idols? Hey, to believe upon this man and his system. All right. Here it is. This Western philosophy has done nothing for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and you Seminole Indians. All right. And the speckled bird whose father's line goes back. All right. This man has never gave two shits about you. Okay. I bet you think this song is about you. All right. And this song is for you, Israel. All right. It's about how this man doesn't give a shit for you. All right. He's always hated you from the beginning. All right. Since you were in the womb, he's never had respect for you. All right. It's that same Edom, Esau. All right. And these other nations continue to show you the hate. All right. Continue to show you that you are nothing. All right. In their mind, in their mind's eye. All right. It has been perpetuated and continued throughout time. Okay.
Jeremiah 2:33. Why temest thou way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones their ways.
God. So you premised your way to seek love, and you've taught the wicked. You've taught your ways to the wicked. All right. Here it is. You putting another nation before you. All right. You put another nation into and you 2/3 believe. You look upon this Jebus, and you look upon everything that this man does and says, oh, you know, how could I? You know, oh, we need to be together. You have to stop the hate.
Right, that whole coexist.
Yeah, coexist. What? I couldn't think of the word for it.
I can remember.
Hey, they've been pushing it since they released us from slavery. All right? Since, hey, it really happened during integration.
Right, all that happened in the past. Y'all
Right.
need to let it go. All right.
That was them.
We gonna,
That was my father's father.
we gonna let you believe in anything else, but hey, man, when it comes to gang violence or your own race, you know, hey, when somebody kills your family member, you got to go repay that.
Right.
But everything else, hey, we just need to learn how to get along with each other. You know? But when it's affecting, you know, your people, hey, go handle that. You can't let them do that to you.
Right. Hey, and that's and you do that, you give Jake platforms to do that.
Yeah.
You pay them to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what your whole rap industry, your R&B industry, your whole music entertainment, your film and everything. All right. Any Israelite out there performing in this entertainment industry, all right, 90% of them are doing something that is adverse to their nation. All right, helping them, continuing to make them go off. All right. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I think it's Jeremiah.
No, this is yeah,
122.
whatever. Yeah. This is Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish.
Hey, my people are foolish. All right. Yahweh Yahushua said, my people are foolish, dumb. All right. Hey, there's nothing worse than being called a fool. All right. Well, there's other worse things than being called a fool. But hey, a fool is up there. All right. That means you will fall for anything. All right. You follow anything.
Our people are foolish for allowing devils to call you a proverb, byword, and a byword, you know? and then take on those proverbs and bywords and hold them dear to you.
Right.
You know,
I'm not an Israelite. I'm black. All right. Hey, you a fool.
They say
All
just
right.
like that too.
All right. You are shade. Okay.
like
Void of knowledge.
different shades of brown. Yeah, you are black.
All right.
That's what shows. You know, it's like void of light, death. You know.
Yep. Okay. That's everything that you love. All right. You love being in this this low estate. All right, 2/3 of our nation has no care or no care for the advancement of themselves. All right, let alone their nation.
Underneath, they're trying to make it to the. They're trying to make it to the you know, to the big house.
Right. Candyland gonna last forever, nigga. Y'all,
That's the furthest they see. If they want the mess with the Bugatti or a Lambo, get a Lambo truck. I've
hey,
seen 1,000 Jakes in them during COVID. So,
no, it goes to hey, here it is. Hey, Yahweh Shai said, he said, in my house is many mansions. All right. Here it is. You're gonna settle for a low-level mansion, all right, on a low-level vibration of a planet, all right, which is the center of the universe, all right. You know, it's the footstool of the Most High. All right, so knowing, hey, that this planet is special unto him, but it must be cleansed.
Jeremiah 4:22, starting back at the top. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
Hey, wise. All right, Jake do evil all the Jake. Hey, Jake is wise on getting over on other Jakes, especially. Oh, yeah. All right, wise to do evil. Hey, Jake will set Jake up in a minute. All right, hey, he will have his woman. He will have his own woman go out there and help him set up another man.
Right. Like
right.
Come up to the bed and they go rob him.
Right. Hey.
Just open the door up and now you got a gun in your face.
Come on. You know? Hey, Jake will even go so far to let her get in the act and keep the door unlocked.
Right.
All right. Because hey, he's all about the come up. All right. You see yourself on the sign? Got any questions? All right. Go ahead.
I know it on that. Hosea 4 and verse 8 says they eat up. If they eat up the sin of my people, they have set their heart on their iniquities. You know, just to bring out that quick point. You know, these other powers, you know, or not these other powers, these other nations, and have pushed, you know, and indoctrinated, you know, Jacob with you know, sin, and then now this sin is what our people are taking part of. You know, that's what they are. The majority of our people get fulfillment out of sin.
Hey, that's why, hey, Jake, the other nations allow Jake always to keep on going off, and they pay Jake for going off. All right, they pay Jake continuously for going off.
Right. The entertainment business, what do? They have cast them as hoes.
Right.
Cast them, you know, make them wear dresses.
Yep.
Okay. Make them take part of the, you know, rituals. Okay. Make them, you know, sell out.
Hey, and then have them help others sell out. All right. And sign it.
It's like the how the rap industry works.
Yep.
You get put on by somebody, and then now what you got to do is you got to go sign another artist so you can eat off them.
God.
Get them to take that same deal that you got fucked over with,
so you can eat off them. And
then now,
okay, you get that better deal through his deal.
Right. But it's all, you know, you're just stealing money from the next
that triangle
man underneath you.
It's the pyramid scheme. You
That's
know,
all it is,
it's
because
a spiritual pyramid
you
scheme,
don't
man.
have a,
Physical.
you get one hot song, you're not really proven to be anything. You know, you're not proven to be a great artist.
Right,
You just had one hot song.
right. Hey,
But yet they'll make you take that contract, and you so thirsty for the for that money or that check, right? Because mostly Jake that make it, they ain't never had shit.
hey, you got a 5-year deal, 5-year 4-album deal, and you only got one album.
Right.
All right.
Next thing you know, you in the backbone of Diddy. You know?
But another event.
Take that.
Here's your next event. You know, those are just books.
All right.
Take something else.
You can- oh man. All right, go ahead. You got a free, right?
Yeah, this was going back to the mindset that Jake had in the time of what you guys were saying. Riches profit not in the day of wrath. Oh yeah, that's all. This Proverbs 10:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death.
Hey, riches profit not in the day of wrath. All right, so don't think you're gonna be able to buy your way out of what you so-called Christians call the rapture. All right, don't think you're gonna be able to buy your way about when this charagma comes about. All right, you're not gonna be able to buy your way. Hey, it said none may buy or sell. All right, so if you can't buy or sell without having the C hip, I almost said it all together. Yeah, the CHIP. All right, then hey, you won't make it, and that's what this devil is telling you. You're not going to make it if you do not comply to my demands. Okay.
So 1 Peter 1:18, for as much as ye know that ye were not redeemed with corruptible things, as silver and gold, from your vain conversations received by tradition from your fathers. See, those riches, ain't gonna be the key to your salvation. Really, what it say, in Proverbs, I think it's in 10 and 8 or 8 and 10. If you go there real quick, say that wisdom is more precious than rubies, and gold is
Yeah, that's 8 and 11.
go ahead.
Yeah. This is Proverbs 8 and 11. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be deceived are not to be compared to it.
Right. Go ahead.
But it was
Saying that, going back to scripture we talked about, rich prophet not the day of wrath. Well, the only way to our salvation is the faith and belief in Yahweh Yahushua.
Yeah.
All right, the true names of the Heavenly Father in the Paleo Hebrew. Yahweh being the Father, meaning he to be. All right, Yahweh Ba'Shem, which means in the name of Yahweh Shai, which means the deliverer. All right, there's no J, there was no E's. All right, there was no O's. All right, so that kind of shows, in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, that true name. That name gotta resonate with you.
Got a question? Got a
I
question?
know you on the live. I don't want to
We're
bother
alive. No, we're here for you.
Yeah.
If you got a question, we're here to talk to you.
Tell me more about this day of wrath that he said.
I'm sorry?
Tell me about this day of wrath that he said. I know Book of Revelation,
Uh-huh.
but then I'm not like deep into it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Please go to 30 and Jeremiah 30.
I'm not deep into the understanding.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. No, that's exactly why we're out here. All right. You see yourself on any of these signs?
With your
Father's nationality.
I'm African now.
Yeah.
Okay.
What part? Ethiopia?
Okay.
All right. Yeah. And so Ethiopia, goes back to Kush, right? Kush, in that time, they're not a part of the 12 tribes of Israel, but through time, you can't really say who's an Israelite and who's not. Now, if the word resonates with you, and the spirit, and you do believe, and the spirit resonates with you, what we're saying, then your father's line probably goes back to somebody on that 12 tribes chart,
Right.
all right, which will make you an Israelite. And Israelites have the covenant, was given to. Okay, but our nation has been spread across the whole world. Okay, so through years, that father's seed line has went to a lot of nations.
Right, because you're of your father's seed. All right, doesn't matter about what your mom is, it's about what your dad is. So if your great 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 grandfather was a so-called Negro man, right, and he would be of the tribe of Judah, just using this for an example, he'd be of the tribe of Judah if he laid with the Ethiopian woman and they had a son, and he continued marrying they continued marrying Ethiopian women, even though they came up in Ethiopia. Your heritage would still be that of Judah. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah. So yes, we just go to his question.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
you got that.
Huh?
Jeremiah 37.
Yeah.
It's Jeremiah 30:7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
God, and that he that should be saved out of it is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and Seminole Indians and the speckled bird whose father's line goes back to the nation. All right? No other nation is going to be saved from the destruction that's coming here to the shores of America and around the world. Okay? Because the Most High, Yahweh, and his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, came for their people. All right? Just as it was in the Old Testament, right? When he came for the nation of Israel, he got them from Egypt, right? He brought them from Egypt in the book of Exodus, right? When that happened, he saved all of Israel. All right, the whole entire nation of Israel, every Israelite that was in Egypt was saved and delivered at that time. But that's not going to happen this go around. All right, he's only here of the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, and that consists of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds, whose father's line goes back here. So you could identify yourself as an Ethiopian right now because you don't know all your lineage and all your heritage.
Right.
But
to be honest, we don't know our language.
God.
It's just
Yep.
through faith.
And
Okay.
you probably got it. Yeah.
But
Try the spirit by the spirit.
I don't get that. I got both.
Got it.
But one quick point I want to make on that Jacob's trouble. Okay, Jacob was surnamed Israel. All right, so this is a time of trouble. Coming. First and foremost to Israel. This is going to be the
With the Holy Bible, like they got the Holy Bible,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, like I'm not,
so
like I said, too much in deep wisdom of it. But isn't it like by believing that people get saved? He said, if you're not of a certain, I would not like contradict with your faith or whatnot. It's not an argument. It's my curiosity. I understand. And give me a reasonable answer if you can. If believing in the Holy Bible that there is a God, like the person that doesn't even have a lineage, maybe because I can't be sure where I came from.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So I want to be saved all the way through. Just believing in Yahweh is not enough.
Yeah. So real quick. Yeah. Believing isn't, but because I can get be a hearer, be a doer, and not just a hearer. James 1 and
Well, I believe in taking action, but I'm just saying, like, as a lineage, like 100%.
The thing is, you're gonna believe. You're only gonna believe this if you're of that lineage. Does that make sense? Like the Most High put a spirit on His people to believe this. Okay, so yeah, there's different nationalities that believe in Christianity, right? But they don't know this truth. There's a difference between like what's taught in Christian churches and then what's the real truth of the Bible,
Right?
Because it goes back to a lineage thing. It goes back to heritage,
It's a bloodline.
right?
It's all about the blood.
So don't get right now. Don't get caught up if you're an Israelite or if you're not. Everything's gonna be revealed in time. If you hear the word, you question it, giving questions about it. That's a good telltale sign right there.
Done.
Right.
So, matter of fact,
And we're gonna go back into the day of wrath and explain that because there's a lot of stuff that's coming right now. I got Matthew 24.
You just had him for
James.
James.
But yeah, we go to that. Yeah. Because he understands. Yeah. So two of second Idris what's that, 15?
15.
15.
All the favorites.
I always believe in supernatural power being there. You know what I'm saying? Just
So these are those times that we're coming into. I'm gonna just skip around in this chapter. This is Matthew 24 and verse 6, and this is what this was Yahushua speaking. It says, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
All right. And everything that you're seeing right now is wars and rumors of wars. You have Iran and Russia. You have Ukraine and Russia. You have China and Taiwan. You have America and China, America and Iran, North America, North Korea. You're starting to hear these rumors of wars and everything getting stirred up. You're starting to see the sales of more arms going between these countries. And just like Russia supplied, or Iran supplied Russia with those drones. All right?
It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
All right, so nation rising against nation. That means I'm trying to think of the nation. So
we're just these wars that are going on.
As you see,
but there's also conflict within. So like that January 6th thing that happened with the Capitol. Okay, that's nation against nation right now. That's this start of a uprising. It's also
militia. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, it's also how there is a racial conflict. It's going to be to a point where there's going to be more racial conflict during these times.
You see how all these countries and everything are having the uprisings, and they're calling their people militia. Their militias are rising up.
Just recently, we had China. Out in China, there's an uprising over the lockdowns. Okay, so they're gonna try to lock down. Here again. But the people are not going to take to it because they tired of it. They got tired back in 2019 when the pestilence went out. We can't say what it was because YouTube got censorship and everything. But when that went out, people were going crazy, and now it's to the point where some of that truth and some of the things that the laws that were put in place during that time and people saw, what it really was, how they were just trying to control people. Okay, that's going to cause a mass uprising. All right, when it happens again. All right, I'm gonna drop down to 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
When sin shall abound, when the iniquity, when it continues on, all right, the love of many shall wax cold, and that's what you're seeing now. People don't care like they used to care. You could take it back 5 years ago, and you can say people don't care like they did 5 years ago today.
15 and 16.
So how much more do you see this system deteriorating day by day? You see it day by day. You can't go anywhere without anybody having a problem.
This gonna link up. Waxing cold, you're gonna start seeing people, doing outrageous things, like those abortions, but having a spirit of a violent spirit in them to go and fight for this.
Hey, you see how you get these just little examples. You see how people are walking by some people and just knocking people out, just start laying people out. You got all these assaults happening for no reason. This person didn't do nothing, but yet this person is after this person for no reason whatsoever.
Or you even had a lot of domestic violence.
Yep.
you know, and fathers, you know, killing their own families,
Yep.
you know, because the wife cheated or something, you know, just people gonna lose their mind during these times. And part of it is gonna be because of all the plagues, you know, that are put on this world. Everything done, whether it be good or bad, is done by the Most High. Okay, so you know, just because something's evil, you know, will the
And
Most
there's
High put
and
that spirit out. Yeah, go and read down to 16.
the second Esdras 15, starting at 15. For the sword and their destruction draw near, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
The sword and the destruction draw near. All right, actual sword, a sword, the real sword is the modern day gun. All right, because everybody's got a gun, right? Most people got a gun. It is common. It is as common as the sword was back in the ancient days. All right, it's nevertheless a weapon to cause bodily harm. All right, the ultimate sword is this system that's here. All right, the Western philosophy and the takedown. All right, and what they're going to do to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the Seminole Indians, and the speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right, they're going to decimate it in decimating numbers.
Weaponize everybody with this name right here.
Right.
That MOTB. That's just abbreviated. You know, but you know, micro RFID, CHIP. You know,
Right.
they're going to try to instill that. You know, install it into everybody's right hand or their forehead.
And that's why you got Elon Musk, his Neuralink, his Neuralink. All right, and all these other companies who are setting up this stuff. All right, to continue this affliction of the people. All right.
Where'd you get what do you call it, your resources about that? The 6 system. No, I'm not asking you to read the scripture. I just want to know that RFID stuff.
Yeah, look up Agenda ID 2020. Look up Neuralink and look up the properties of Neuralink and what it offers.
Neuralink is made by Elon Musk.
Right, and look up the RFID technology and look at what they have it in place for.
Right, because that's been around for a long time.
Stuff for the letters, the abbreviation.
Radio frequency identified. We'll get the exact.
But that goes to
Because think about what's happened. What technology has came out that changed the world? What is the technology that's came out in the last 15 years? We'll say that changed the world.
Smart TVs.
Small TVs,
Smart
TVs. Okay, and what else?
so
Bluetooth.
Oh, yeah, Bluetooth.
Bluetooth changed the world.
this is radio frequency identification.
Right. All right. So Bluetooth changed the world. Hey, and do you need anything for Bluetooth? All you need is the device and a signal to be sent. It's nothing but a radio frequency.
Well, all this new technology has that
Right.
CHIP, that CHIP.
Right.
You know, like you know, the animal. It started off. Well, you got it in your debit or credit card, right? You know, that little chip right there in the credit card.
Remember how they changed everybody over a couple of years ago? It was about 5 years ago. 5 to yeah, 5 to
you know, the things that you got to tap with.
right, 5 to 7 years ago, you had to change your credit card, your debit cards, and everything,
Right there.
and it had to have the chip.
You know. So
Fuck it.
right, so it'd be hard, but that same technology, you know, is in your computer,
Potato
it's in your cards, it's in your
love
TVs.
ruffles.
All right, they had it and put it in your dog's collar, or they put one in your dog,
Right.
you know, so you wouldn't lose them. They
Now
did that
What,
years ago.
waste your whole day though, like
You know, listen, RJ, this is what we out here for. We out here for every question that you got that we be able to answer
I
it.
don't want to consume too much of your time. That's what I want to say.
No, this is what we do. This is not our time. This is the Most High time. We're on His time. We're here to do His work.
the Most High will put the spirit on you to stop and ask questions. You know, it's
That's what I wanted to ask. I'm a robot. You have like contact info or a social media page or something? Yeah, I got a phone. Yeah.
It's right here. See, so right here.
Oh, it's free. Kind of.
Second Esdras 16 and 14 says, "Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth."
God, those plagues that are sent are going out are pestilence. All right, pestilence of all sorts and all kinds. All right, hey, you got you can look at the famine as a plague. All right,
Going into, gonna be the
God, hey, darkness is a plague. All right, and you got that coming. You see how America is starting to have these rolling blackouts. All right,
says, the fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth.
hey, that fire is kindled. That fire for Yahweh Shai is kindled. He said, roughly paraphrasing scripture, where would it be when the fire is already kindled when I come? All right. Hey, it is Yahweh Shai who's breaking up this foundation of this Western philosophy, this system that is an abomination. God.
So, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again.
God, the arrow that was shot is that ICBM. All right.
I got your channel, man. Thanks for the wisdom.
Hey, if you got any questions, you can hit us up on there, or you could, we out here, Lord willing, every Saturday.
Every Saturday. This week we'll be out here Wednesday as well. If this coming Wednesday, we'll be out here early Wednesday. If you want to come Wednesday, and Lord willing, Saturday too, we'll be out here. All right, but if we're not out here this particular Saturday coming up, we'll be here the following Saturday. All right, but we will be out here Wednesday, Lord willing, if we wake up in the whole 9 days. All right.
Right. So once you push the button on those missiles, hey, it's a one and done thing.
God, hey, they won't return back. There's no what do they call it? Like abort button.
The only thing they got is those interceptors. That's the only thing that's gonna stop it.
Right. Hey, and they got the plasma cloud around it.
Right. Now the technology, America is pretty much screwed because these other countries been got updated weaponry. All right. Well, America was chilling back like, oh, we already got this. Anybody try to do this?
Yeah.
We did that years ago. Well, now your technology is outdated. And
oh, how thou pride has deceived.
Right. They got places.
Huh.
It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?
Who will deliver? Who will deliver him in those days? All right. Hey, we know. Hey, Yahweh Shai will deliver 1/3 of the nation of Israel, but for all you other nations, you have no chance. All right. 2/3 of the nation of Israel has no chance as well. All right. There's only Yahweh Shai who's going to be able to deliver. Okay. And if you do so happen to so-called get away It's only because Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, hey, has you there so you can be the first fruits of slavery. All right, across all lines, across all heathen lines. All right, across all of them. All right, whether you're of Esau, Edom, whether you're of Japheth. All right, if you survive, it is only for your captivity.
God says, God says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
God, hey, and it's only because you fucking dumb ass Americans, all right? You fucking dumb Americans don't see that it's already happening all around the world. All right? You take what this fucking media gives you, all right? This boob tube, all right? This television, all right? And this indoctrination, and you care not. All right, you care not to seek out the answers that are right in front of you. All right, here it is. You have the internet, and you can go and see news from around the fucking planet. All right, and you care fucking not. You just want to sit here and be like, oh, this is what CNN told me. This is what Fox says. All right, you're a fucking sottish child. All right, you are dumb in all your ways. All right, therefore, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, since you care not, he cares not he cares not for you on this side. He cares not to deliver you or give you a chance out salvation because, hey, you're not taking his word seriously. All right, we are here for our Father's business. All right, Abaratazah, we are those men. That's why when the Jake, and I do believe he's a Jake, when he asked, hey, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Hey, we're not out here. This isn't our time. This is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's time. Right. All right. And we know Yahweh controls all and controls all time, but the time that is allotted for him in his day and his time and the point when it comes to his work. All right. We're about his work and his business. All right. So any of you out there who are watching, got questions, hey, come up to the camp if you know where we are. Hey, whatever you ask through the will and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we're going to answer. God. God.
Usually works.
It's that spirit that convicted him. Right. That's why I asked, because he looked, the way that he looked sincere, like, I just gotta know. And then he stood right there and the spirit jumped on him, get the courage, come on back.
Hey, continuing on,
God
says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute.
Hey, scourges. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. That's just serious. They don't understand that.
The scourges for a minute, this is his reparation.
God.
This is what he needs to make everything, to settle the score. How did Yahweh Shai say he's coming back? I will not meet thee as a man. I have vengeance in my way. I'm going to return with vengeance in my heart.
God.
All right. He's coming back for that payback. The ultimate payback for you wicked 2/3. You Romans that stabbed him. All right. All right. For all y'all that have been mistreating the elect. All right. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to come and seal the deal and put an end to all this madness.
God. And that's exactly what it is, as the brother said, madness. All right? It's madness. It's just out here running around like a chicken with your head cut off. All right? You continue to do evil in everything that you do, and shit, 90% of the shit that you say. All right?
That's why everything is what Solomon said, vanity and vexation.
God.
Everything a part of this world is vanity and vexation.
Oh, we're good. Thank you. All right, go ahead. Slack. You want to come on over? Okay, what we got going on over here? I can't hear you, man. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
No, we're not painting.
Well,
But we're painting something. Painting in the word. All right.
somebody told me this was a
All right. Hey, what, you see yourself on this? What's your so-called name?
That's my name, Josh.
All right. What's your father's line? What's your father's lineage line? So-called white, Mexican, African American,
Irish and French.
Irish and French.
Irish French native.
Yep. Very well could be an Israelite. If your father's line goes back here.
I'm pretty sure I got a bloodline of somebody that is very.
Not Israel.
No,
Israelite, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, or Seminole Indian. All right, you would be the chosen children of Most High, who the world ignorantly calls God or Jesus. All right.
Some stuff like that. I got a book. Somebody gave me a book on the life of Muhammad. Somebody gave me a book on.
We're not about Muhammad.
No, I'm just saying, like, in a way, I've been basically spoken to as I'm a chosen.
So that's the elect. Well, there's an elect within a elect, right? Because not all of the Israelites are going to be saved on this side.
Right. 2/3 of the nation of Israel will perish and die for not believing upon the testimony. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and the speckled bird whose father's line goes back. All right.
The name of the Lord, which is a token that you're going to need, a key or a passage for salvation, is Yahweh, which is God, and Yahweh Shai, which is who you ignorantly call Jesus. This is a true depiction of him. Yeah, Yahweh Shai looked like a so-called black man.
Right.
That's what he. That's a better depiction of what he really looks like. All right. Now, you gotta.
It's the government of the Most High.
Right. Most High is about order. That's why the prophets are out here on the highways and byways to get you back in order. If you don't repent, you're gonna die by thermonuclear fire, by ICBM missile. All right. No, go ahead.
Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly.
Hey, all the proud and all that do wickedly. All right. So if you're not believing on the testimony of Yahweh Shai, all right. Hey, you're counted as the wicked. All right. If you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and speckled birds whose father's line goes back, don't believe on this testimony, you're no better than Esau, Edom. All right. You are counted as the wicked, and you will burn as in the day of the oven. All right. Hey, what does the oven do? Cook shit up. All right. Cook it up. But this time it's going to be cooked with thermonuclear fire, burning the very elements. Right.
Hey, you don't love Yahweh Shai.
God.
If you believe in those false, those cunningly devised fables. Hey, if you believe Jesus loves everybody, you believe, you could pray to the Mother Mary. All right, the Black Madonna.
Yeah, I was just about to say that was Black Madonna.
We know that the Vatican knows that she was actually a so-called black woman, right?
We watched that shit. They're just saying black just represents her state of power, right? Hey, the divine straight.
Right. Okay. Right. So, but that really shows, those images, that shows the iconoclasm.
God.
Hey, if you believe in anything else other than the 100% truth, you got a hot day ahead of you.
Hey,
a hot day.
I remember last week, my girl, was in the house and she put the oven on clean. It was self-cleaning. All right, the oven was so fucking hot. All right, it was heating up the whole house. Hey, and the chemicals that it was spraying, because it's self-cleaning, all right, was just burning up. All right, it was just burning shit up. This is the cleansing process. Heat is a cleansing agent. All right. So the reason why the shores of America is going to be decimated by thermonuclear fire is so it could be a clean and habitated place for desert unclean creatures. All right.
It's gonna be uninhabitable.
Right. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure.
See, other places is gonna get fired too. They're gonna get ICBM missiles and things of that nature, but it's not gonna be as bad as here because Most High, this place is so wicked. Most High got to completely destroy it. Just have it as a memorial, so this shit never happens again.
Right.
So the wickedness that happened here can never, happen again.
Hey, this phoenix is not rising from the ashes.
Right.
All right. This phoenix is dead and gone. All right. Gone.
This is just to back up what I was talking about. 2 Peter 3:10. Actually, I'm starting at 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
Hey, and how about Shimei Al-Shai? Wish all his people would come to repentance.
Right.
All right. But he knows that all his people are not going to hearken unto his word and come unto repentance.
Right.
They're going to believe on false fables such as Muslim, Christianity, all right, Baptist, Catholic, Jehovah's wickedness, all right, Mormonism, Islam, Buddhism, all right. Yahweh Shimei Al-Shai is not with all that, all right. But if you would just repent, Israel, all right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, Yahweh Shimei Al-Shai with truth and sincerity, would hearken unto you, all right. If he even stated if Israel all together repented, he would do away and come right now. All right. he even stated that, roughly paraphrasing scripture. All right. But knowing that, he's dealing with a hard-headed, stiff-necked people. All right. That they would not. All right. So he will continue, to make things go as planned, but yet lo and behold, Yahweh Shai has given every opportunity. Right.
So this ain't your first time knowing about it. All right. Most High is giving people multiple opportunities, to seek for their salvation.
But that door of mercy is being shut. All right. How much more are we closer than 5 years ago? Than 20 years ago, than 2 years ago, than 1 year ago. All right, how much more? Day in and day out. Yahweh Shai said, Yahweh Shai is going to be sent as what? A thief. A thief in the night. All right, does the thief tell you when he's coming? Yeah. This First Thessalonians. Leave it. I think I got that right here. I think I actually had it marked.
This is 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, and in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversations and godliness?
All right. Yahweh Shai. Yahweh said he's going to send Yahweh Shai back as a thief in the night. All right. To take over what is already his, but to set it correct. Okay. And Slakia, can you read that last part again? Slakia.
Just the last verse?
Yeah.
2 Peter 3:11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, that manner of persons what manner of persons ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness.
God. So now that that veil is being lifted, all right, and everything is being disclosed, all right, what holy conversation ought you to have? Okay, how much more are you supposed to seek after your salvation and seek after the correct doctrine?
This is, I'm gonna actually
Yes.
verse 12. Verse 12. Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High.
God, and we hasten the day of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, we sick of being in this captivity. That's why we out on the highways and byways to the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, crying out. All right, in the chief place of concord, and answering any question that anybody might have, bearing witness and bearing testimony of the glory of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, and the mercy thereof for his nation and his people. But at the same token, same time, not being afraid to give these other nations their judgment. All right, this is what's commanded of Yahweh Shai for the men of Israel. So if this word resonates with you, get up off of your ass. All right, don't be a keyboard prophet. Come out to the highways and byways. All right, in fellowship with brothers. All right, women stay at home. All right, and stay in your lot, but stay tuned. And if you got a man, learn from your man. All right, and if you don't, hey, pay attention to the videos and get this word.
Right. You gotta teach your, be a great believer, and a help unto the prophets.
God.
A help into the rest of your nation, whether you be, pointing them in the direction of the truth, of the prophets, or being a help unto the body. All right, there's different ways you can enter the kingdom, but the only way is through Yahweh Shai.
God.
Okay.
And that's still coming out here to make your body a living sacrifice. If you're not putting it all on the line for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, why should Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai put himself on the line for you? All right. Why should you enter his glory and you haven't shown none of your works? And you're shunning him by not standing up for him. Yahweh Shai says, who will stand for me in that day? Who will stand for me in that day?
Because everybody, they're going to have to go through some type of test. You're going to have to, make a stand against, this wickedness in one form or the other, no matter what, which way it comes about.
Come on.
All right. But you got to, yeah. Let me finish this out.
God.
Verse 12, starting back up, says, looking for and hasting into the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
God, and hey, what melts the very elements that is documented? All right, that is documented. ICBMs, thermonuclear fire. Hey, what did Hiroshima and Nagasaki? All right.
Right. So, the heavens, speaking about rulership. Rulership don't be melted away. All this Western philosophy will get destroyed, in this thermonuclear fire that's about to hit the shores of America. Okay. And out of that, we're gonna get a new rulership from through, in righteousness through Yahweh Yahushai, King David, and the Israelites following that order.
God. Yahweh Shai, King David, the 12, and then the rest of the multitude of the 144,000. All right. And the elect of the nation of Israel, the 1/3, the jobs and everything that is given by Yahweh Shai.
All right, that's going to be the rulership of righteousness.
God.
And it's going to, lead to the world flourishing, into being, just better than anything we have witnessed before and been a part of.
God. Hey, it's like as Jacob's trouble is like a time that it is never before. All right. So is the kingdom of heaven. All right. we had a portion of glory, all right, when King Solomon, all right, if you can receive it, reincarnated, he was Yahweh Shai, all right. Hey, we got but a glimpse, all right, and it's gonna be better than that time, all right.
Well, I just put that rulership on pause for now.
Right.
You know,
Hey, to let you know, and it was a foreshadowing to let you know that Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai is not a man that he should lie. All right, he did it once and he'll do it again. All right, he said, hey, I'm gonna give you a rest and show you what real peace looks like. All right, I'm gonna show you what peace looks like for a moment. All right, and that moment has passed. All right, at that time, that moment passed. But now, hey, this is to establish that everlasting rulership, that everlasting kingdom, that kingdom for that world without end. All right. It is the nation of Israel. Yahweh Shai are tired of not hearing their name right throughout the universe. All right, throughout the universe, they're tired of it. Right? They're tired of seeing the wickedness. They're tired of having to be long suffering with the same fucking problem. All right? They're ready. Hey, they're almost at that time to take out this devil, to take out the system. All right? Doing away with the whole system. Cutting off that line of Esau, Edom. All right? So there will be no more remembrance. All right? There will be no name. All right? His heritage being laid waste. Okay? You got something else? Go.
Second Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 9, it says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed." All right? And Jacob being the Israelites, Esau being the so-called white man. So Esau, Edom, is the end of the world. Well, that's who's in power at the end of these days.
God.
All right, at the end of the days, it was prophesied by Ezra that that prophecy given to him by Uriel, all right, that Esau would be in rulership at the end days. But we're seeing that their rulership, starting to fall, and that clay and that miry clay, being the NATO and EU, is breaking off this beast.
Right.
Okay, they're breaking off the statue. All right, but they separating themselves from this beast system, all to turn against it. All right, and in the end, Yahweh Shai is going to reappoint the Israelites, to rulership.
Right. Back to the rightful position of his house.
Better is the
End of a thing than the beginning of it. All right. So Yahweh Shai established his people because he has a law that pushed forward. Hey, and he already hired a nation to do it. The nation that he hired and gave his laws, statutes, and commandments to is the nation of Israel. All right, starting with the head tribe of Judah, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and the Seminole Indians, and the speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right, remember that 1/3 of the nation of Israel will see salvation and will establish that governing body under Yahweh Shai. All right, starting with the 144,000 elect men. All right, because Yahweh Shai's tabernacle is of men. All right, men. We all have our order and all have our places. All right, so find yours and know yours. And when you know your place and you understand it, play it out to the best of your ability. Man, woman, or child. Help or profit. All right, do it and give it all your money. All right, yeah, help your brother out. Help your sister out. All right, those of you that are of the nation of Israel. Those of you that resonate with this word. A multitude of sins covered by charities, roughly. A multitude of sins. God.
At the end of the day, we gotta be you know, charity isn't just money.
Right.
It could be your time and ear. You know, and here to a brother that's, you know, going through some things, you just need to chunk it out. Or just fellowshipping with brothers, multiple facets of it. It's all charity, nevertheless. All get, you know, brownie points with the Most High when He sees it. You know,
God, but you have to do it in sincerity.
right? You can't just do it. Oh, I'm trying to make it out with what you got going on.
Hey, can I do something charitable for you today? And, hey, and in your mind, be like, I can't stand this nigga. All right, I can't stand this shit. All right, you got to be. Hey, you have to give everything up. You have to give your Western way of thinking up. You have to give that self pride up. You have to give that self what is it? That selfishness and self-righteousness.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, believing that you know everything and you can be taught nothing, and that you did it all by yourself.
Hey, somebody going to camp, like, I gotta go to camp, so I'm gonna get hit.
Right, right. Drag your feet. Oh, it's camp day. Oh man, I wanted to watch the game.
But I ain't trying to eat that.
Right. You may as well go ahead and sign up for the mission
Right.
if that's the spirit you're doing it in.
Yeah, I ain't trying to die in this camp.
Hey man, hey, it should be. You should be happy. The happiest day of the week should be camp day. All right. Be
First Peter
Yep.
5. He applied willingly, you know.
be out to teach. All right. Be ready and be eager for the work of Yahweh Shai. All right. Don't do it with envy or malice,
Ulterior motives.
ulterior motives. Okay. Go ahead. You heard that?
5.
Yeah, you-
First Thessalonians 5.
yeah, start at the top.
This first Thessalonians 5, chapter 5. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourself know perfectly that the day of Yahweh Yahushai so cometh as a thief in the night.
God. Hey, there's no need to tell you that already know. All right. But for you, those of you that don't know, all right. Hey, Yahweh Shai is coming. All right. He's coming. He already gave you signs to look for. He gave you things that you should be aware of. All right. He told you what's going to happen. He gave you the playbook. All right. It's not hidden. It's not hidden from you. All right. That's why he has his men out here on the highways and byways making it plain upon tables. All right. If it was too difficult 40 years ago, all right, 30 plus years ago from the apostles, how much more well are they seasoned to break it and give you men who have entered their labors, all right, help furthering breaking it down, making it plain upon tables. All right, the word is out here and it's here to get for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you Seminole Indians,
Right.
and you speckled birds whose father's line coming back. All right, why do you think Yahweh Shai has this Article 42 collapsing? All right, if this Article 42 collapses, hey, this is the Great Awakening. You're about to have, what do they say, anywhere from 10,000 to 14,000, flock it, 10,000 to 14,000 migrants, all right, a day, a day, all right? Brothers who speak Spanish, hey, those who came in that already know English, hear this word, Yahweh Shai is going to raise them up.
I don't know. Because you know that the remnant is small.
Come.
So Yahweh Shimi outside is directing people. And most of them are Jake that are coming in here.
God.
You know,
Yeah.
Nicaragua, you know, who else? Haitians,
Hades. Yep.
you know. So you got all these people breaking into America, you know. I shouldn't say it, coming to America,
Hey,
and it's gonna, for the most of them, they coming for their judgment,
God.
you know.
Yep.
They're coming to take a swim in a lake of fire, man.
They had to swim to get over here. Now they're coming for the destruction.
But Lord willing, you know, those of the, we know that those of the elect are going to come over here and wake up. They haven't already.
God. We know and we understand, as the scripture says, some will wake up at the final trump. All right. But hey, there's that multitude. It is waking up right now. All right. Are you of that number, Jake? All right. Is this word resonating with you? Have you seen brothers out on the highways and byways who are teaching the correct doctrine and want more, want to know more, want to do more, want to be more? All right. Be more of a man than you are, because you're not even a man right now. All right. Because you're still on those childish things. When I was a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I threw away the childish things. All right. I stopped playing around. I no longer believe upon the fables and the Christmas and the magical birth. All right. A magical birth that didn't have a man involved. All right. It's ridiculous. Right. Yahweh Shai, tells you all things. He reveals his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. All right. So it is here. The word is here. The prophets are here. Amaratazah, we be those men. All right. It is here. All right. Starting with the Apostle Tahar on down. It is here. It is now. All right. I'm a movie guy, so referencing the Goonies. It is our time. Our time. All right. Our time, Israel, to wake up and get right for Yahweh Shai. It is our time. All right. It is our time to give everything else up in this world that is not for you. All right. They hate you, Israel. They hate you. They hate everything about you. And they hate you. Why? Because they ain't you. Because you're an Israelite. All right. Go ahead. Continue on that.
That was the whole. That was their whole objective, and their rule to keep them from knowing who they are.
Hey, and how much more precious, Slakia, how much more precious is it that Yahweh Shai always had a plan for you to find out who you were? That no matter what, he saved a remnant. There was always a remnant saved of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and you Seminole Indians and the speckled bird. But you want to live in this life like, hey, shit, you got it all. You know it all. All right? It's going to be led to your destruction. It doesn't matter your career. It doesn't matter your financial status. It doesn't matter how bad your bitch is. All right? It doesn't matter. All right? Death is coming to you whether you believe it or not. If you believe not upon the testimony of Yahweh Shai. All right?
Yep. For when they shall say peace and safety, then suddenly destruction cometh upon them.
Hey, when they shall say peace and safety, sudden destruction is going to come upon you. Here it is. Hey, America's looking good. Hey, the dollar's getting strong again. Everything's going. Everybody got new cars. Everybody doing. Hey, shit is looking good. Hey, I'm looking up. I'm looking up. It's going to be to your destruction. All right? This shit ain't looking good. It's smoke and mirrors. All right? They're still dangling that carrot in front of you, and you're still falling for it. The peace, they are at the point where they're starting to say peace and safety. Okay? Go ahead. You can start it.
Okay.
You can start it.
First Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Hey, you should not escape the sudden destruction that's going to come. All right? There's not going to be, oh, let me go into another country now. No, the borders are closed. All right? The borders are closed. We just got motherfuckers in here. Do you think we letting motherfuckers get back out? All right? Fucking, hey. Because sottish children. All right? You know this thing is stepping back up. We're outside. We gotta put on this mask. All right. That was it on that. You got one more verse, right?
But ye not in darkness,
Oh, kind of gross. Keep going on.
Oh yeah, it's actually still good. Actually,
I want you to Jeremiah.
but ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I can read that again.
But okay. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief.
Come on, we're not in darkness. All right. Yahweh Shai has illuminated us. All right. He has given us the light. All right. Given us his testimony. First and foremost, giving us his name. All right. And then giving us the faith to believe upon the name and the testimony. All right. Hey, because we entered in when a brother, called on the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. When you heard that name, all right, it stirred something up in you. And you couldn't but help to inquire about more, wanting more. All right? We are nothing without Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Nothing. I can only speak for myself first and foremost. All right? But for the brothers that I fellowship with, and the brothers that I have had the opportunity and the luxury to be around through the will and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, there's nothing better and there's nothing more. All right? So Abaratazah, we all continue in the faith. Abaratazah, all the men that we see in the videos that we watch from the elders and the apostles, and the apostles, and the deacons and everything, continue in the faith of Yahweh Shai. All right? And the multiple works that they have done, that Yahweh Shai continues to bless other brothers. All right? And continue the multitude thereof. All right? The great awakening is here. All right? We are here. It is happening in real time. The living book is still breathing and still speaking. It's going to speak all the way to the end. All right? And then thereafter. Right? Drop that.
Jeremiah 69 says, "Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall thoroughly glean the remnant of Israel as a vine, turn back thine hand as a grape gatherer into the baskets. To whom shall I speak and give warning, that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them as a reproach. They have no delight in it."
Because you have no delight in this word, Jake. All right, Yahweh Shai, is going to make sure. All right, if you do not hearken unto his word, gonna make sure that you receive that sword. Gonna make sure that you receive that ICBM. Okay, because you are doing and living after your own vile lust. All right. You want to be a part of this system and continue in this system so bad because it has given you everything. All right, it has your Lamborghini, it's given you. It has your wife and your children that it has given you. All right, and this system gave you nothing. All right, it's Yahweh Shai who's given you all.
So 2 Corinthians 2 and 15. And it's 2 and 15. It says, "We are unto the Most High a sweet savor of a Mashiach, in them that are saved, and in them that perish. To the one we are the savor of death unto death, and to the other the savor of life unto life. And who is sufficient for these things?" Okay, so to some, it's a beautiful smell. This truth is a beautiful song being sung by the prophets, and ain't nothing like it. But to the others, it's disgusting. All right, that's the 2/3 who believe that. All right, and it says, and I'll just finish off the chapter. It says, "For we are not as many which corrupt the word of the Most High, but as of sincerity But as of the Most High, in the sight of the Most High, we speak we in Hamashiach.
God, we speak in Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, all right, giving the true testimony, all right, making our bodies a living sacrifice and giving everything that we got, all right.
This is a pleasing smell to Yahweh Yahweh Shai. It's pleasing to the elect, all right, but it displeases the elect, or it's like it displeases the 2/3.
God,
All right, it displeases the wicked of our nation. All right,
and these other nations.
going back into second Edges 9, it says they despised it. Okay, they despised the word that was being spoken against them.
God.
You guys just want me to continue?
What verse?
Uh,
You're on 11. Yeah, go 11. Second. Second. No. All right. Second. I had another verse in my head.
yeah, I thought you had a word if you wanted to go on.
Yeah, I lost it.
Sorry, think about it.
All right. Y'all have anything else? You got any precept flow?
I was following.
Con. Hey, just go to Jeremiah. Go to Jeremiah 4 and 14.
Jeremiah 4 and 14. O Jerusalem, wash thee heart from wickedness, that ye mayest be saved. How long shall thy vain thoughts ledge within thee?
God. So Yahweh Shai said, come unto repentance. How long shall your vain thoughts lie within you? All right, be washed, be cleansed. All right, hearken unto the name of Yahweh Shai. All right, hey, face the east and call upon the name of Yahweh Shai. Truth and sincerity, fast and pray. Okay, give your all to Yahweh Shai. Ask him for the forgiveness of the multitudes of sins, past and present. All right, so that you may have an opportunity and a shot. All right, if you like rap, all right, take it back to Eminem. All right, this is your moment. All right, you're in the 8th mile. All right, you're in the last leg of the race. All right, and it is never too late to change your ways until it's too late. Yeah, you only got one shot. All right. Hey, you don't
get hit in your chest.
right. If you miss your chance, you gonna blow. All right, blow up in thermonuclear fire. All right, your very eyes will melt away in their holes. Your tongue will melt away in its mouth. Roughly paraphrasing scripture. That's Sarah Connor. All right, that judgment day.
Yeah, she exploded.
All right, hey, everything you have to give for Yahweh Shai. All right, so Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and the speckled bird, Seminole Indians and the speckled bird, whose father's line goes back. If you believe upon the testimony of Yahweh Shai, you believe on his image, his name, all right, and you believe that salvation only belongeth unto the nation of Israel. All right, these are good markers to understand that you very well may be a child of Israel. All right, Lord willing, this was an edifying camp. We're going to close out, give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadas. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Bayah Shadabadad, the house of David. To the next time, this is Men of Valor signing off. We say Shalom, Wad Abal Babal. Kwam Yasharal.